I don't know what happened, why the last stream crashed, but yeah, I still have the comments from the previous live stream, so I'm gonna reply to those. I'm almost done with the strings, so yeah, let me see the comments we got here. So let me get them in order so I don't miss too many. Let me get them here. Okay, let me see. Oh, actually, they. Okay, let me reset this. Well, the comments. You know, I had them when I changed the video to a different screen. It crashed the comments. So yeah, I lost them. Let me reset this again. Yeah, the live stream dropped for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. Let me see if I can see the comments now. I have no idea why the stream crashed. But well, let me see, how can I get those comments back? See if I just open this. I saved the live stream comments I have on the settings to show all the comments. I don't know where they are. Huh. Well, so we'll get more comments. I'm sorry. I'm opening the previous live stream to see if I can pop the chat, but for some reason it just doesn't even show here. Maybe because the live stream needs to be processed before it shows the comments. I don't know. But yeah, we'll get more comments. So, what musical instrument would you learn next? So, honestly, I am more interested about the guitar than music itself. So, I am so invested into the guitar technique. I don't really care about any other instrument. The thing is, electric guitar, laúd, lute, or all these instruments are very similar. And I do like to watch videos about violin, virtuoso violin players. But to practice myself, I practice the violin a little bit. But I care about the guitar more than anything else. So I only care about guitar and virtuosity on the guitar. That's it. That's what I want to do. I just want to play fast on the guitar, bro. That's it. I had to choose live multiple times. It was taking me to the beginning of the stream. Yeah, I don't know what happened. But yeah, patiently waiting for the Red Dead Redemption 2 Reno mod. I'm done with auto HDR methods. They are not good enough compared to real HDR. Somebody said that there was a Reno DX mod for Red Dead Redemption 2 already. Actually, we can check that on the Reno DX page. We can find that very, very quickly. Reno DX. Let's see if they have one for Red Dead 2 already. I think Musa was the one working on that one. Reno DX. I really need to get new batteries for this office keyboard because I'm struggling with it already. So we go to short fuse Reno DX and then mods page. Let's see the list. So we have this alphabetic order. See if they have Red Dead Redemption 2 here. A, B, C. So let's see. Red Dead Redemption 2 by Musa. So the mod is on Discord. You have to join the Discord. I don't know why sometimes the mods are all over the place. Some mods you can get them directly from here. Some mods you have to go to Nexus Mod. They should have like everything right here. I don't understand why some mods you have to go somewhere else. I guess because some of the Reno DX creators are, some of them have the Discord, some of them they don't. But they should post all of them here. That would just be perfect. So yeah, Musa did it. Oh, you emailed it to me? Oh, it's not finished yet. Oh, okay. Oh, that might be why. So when it's not done, they might be waiting until it's done. Okay. Yeah, I have to try it. So you said you emailed it to me. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. I mean, I have so many emails recently with the guitar channel. Everyone wants to learn to play the guitar with Ariel. Because Ariel is the guy with the fast scales. So people want to play fast. So yeah, the thing is, if I say yes to all the guitar lessons, I cannot even practice. Like I have not even promoted lessons on the channel. I have never said, hey, I do private lessons or send me an email or anything. And I have so many emails. It's crazy. But yeah. Okay. So we have another troll in the chat. I mean, this is weird. I wonder if it's like a bot. Some people like maybe. Sometimes it's a bot or something. That is weird, very weird, because on this channel actually it's very strange to see bad comments or anything, negativity on this channel. I'm the only one allowed to do rants here. So yeah, we'll get them out. Don't worry. Let me see if there is anything else. Okay, no, we're good now. Right. So yeah, basically the Reno DX mod for Red Dead still in the works. Then, so Marlon Alvarez asked me if I could do a video for optimizing Battlefield 6 for a 3080. So once I have the second PC with the 9800 X3D, now I'm gonna have a PC. One is gonna be with a 3080 and 5800 X3D. So I could definitely do that, because right now the 3080 is on the box. So I can do that, and not only that, I can actually, reach out to these companies and say, hey, send me an AMD GPU. I want to try an AMD GPU, and I can make a video benchmarking GPUs, kind of what many content creators do this. But I'm thinking in like Daniel Owen, that he opens the game, changes the settings and all of that. Once I have a second PC for streaming, I can do that. I can make those videos, and I can do that live. And yeah, that's so basically the 9800 X3D is gonna allow me to make different kind of content that I cannot make right now. So it's gonna be great for the channel. And also when I make, if I want to make a live stream about like right now, I want to replace the thermal paste of the CPU and just, you know, do a live stream with that. I would have to use a StreamYard and the quality is absolutely terrible. Instead, I can use OBS with my mic and have better quality for the live stream. And right now, what I'm using for my camera is an OBS program that allows me to connect it to a PC, but it's only 1080p, unless you pay them money or something. So I'm not gonna pay them money for 4K. But yeah, I can figure out a way to have better quality for streams, and I can do PC stuff. So yeah, I can do that. So I just need to have the 3080 on a PC, and right now I have the 5090. So no, I don't think. I mean, if someone's wasting their time and dropping comments like that, it's crazy. Have you seen the Japanese shamisen? It's guitar adjacent. Very awesome. Yeah, there are very weird Chinese and Japanese instruments. They sound great, but the thing is, where do you get those instruments? I would like to check them out for sure. Hey, how's it going, Gaming Tech? Man, I miss the live streams. Okay, let me tell you, stopping the live streams was the worst thing I did to this channel, because I got busy, vacations, things happen, and I stopped making videos for a while, and I lost the momentum. And having that live stream every week was not forcing me, but you know, it's like, okay, I have to make at least one video, and I have to keep up with the news and what's going on. But yeah, I hope you're doing great with your new job, and you're making a truckload of money. We lost Gaming Tech to Apple and Nintendo. No, Gaming Tech is happy now he has all the Apple products. He has his iPad, an iPhone, the iLaptop. How do they call that? The MacBook Pro. So he has all the Apple products now. So he's doing great. Apple almost sell him a matte finish. So yeah, Apple is you know, within the HDR GOAT. I'm getting the watch too. Oh, the watch. He was missing the watch, man. He got his iPad, the iPhone, the laptop, but he needed the watch too. Damn. Apple has everything for you. Gaming Tech HDR, man. Gaming Tech is HDR on YouTube. He analyzes all the new HDR videos, the new HDR games. I'll show you Gaming Tech. Let's see if Gaming Tech already dropped the Ghost of Yote video. Let's see. See if we have Ghost of Yote. Ghost of Yote, Gaming Tech. Let's see. I can actually pop videos here in the chat in the live stream because I'm using OBS. Let's see. Gaming Tech. Huh. That your channel is not popping when I put Ghost of Yote Gaming Tech. Let me see. Oh, so no gaming tech, no Ghost of Yote. But I'm gonna pop his channel here on the stream and see what was the last thing he did. Was the Dying Light, almost perfect HDR. Let me. So here is. Let me show here the MSI. Boom, here's gaming tech. We used to do live streams together, but he moved to a better life where he now has all the Apple products because he's making a lot more money. So he doesn't need to do the live streams anymore. Yeah, we have to do a live stream. Oh, we have another. So it seems like it's like an AI channel or something that's dropping these comments. That's okay. I mean, it's good for the stream to have more engagement, and I would just ban them, and that's it. So that's good. Let's do it in a couple of weeks. Okay, we'll do another live stream in a couple of weeks. So I'm getting the 9800X 3D. Someone is sending it to me. Can you believe that? Can you believe someone is sending me a 9800X 3D CPU for the channel? That's amazing. So I'm gonna have a second PC for streaming. So I'm gonna build a second PC. I'm gonna reach out to MSI, and I'm gonna ask them to send me a motherboard, a RAM, a cooler, a chassis, everything. So yeah, I'm happy. And now I can do performance videos and all of that, because if I have a second PC, I can use the capture card and do more content like that. So I'll be able to do a lot more content. There's an Apple toilet too. Lately I'm gaming on 16 by 10. I have tried to ultra wide the TVs, but the thing is, bigger the better. So every time I lower the screen size, I'm like, no, this is not better. Even if it's more ultra wide and the performance is better. Is it true SDR is more colorful than HDR? You can have wild colors on SDR that are beyond reference. But no, of course not. The thing is, HDR with a wide color gamut looks correct and looks natural, but SDR with a wide color gamut looks wild. So instead of wide color gamut, you're going to have a wild color gamut, but in a bad way. So you will not be able to have more saturation of colors because you are on SDR using wide color gamut. That way you're going to see on HDR. But on HDR, you have the potential to see those colors but looking correct. Because when you have SDR with wide color gamut, what you're doing is, instead of having trees that look naturally green, you can make those green look like nuclear green. And that's not better. Now you can see nuclear green on HDR, but not with a flower, not with a tree. You're gonna see the nuclear green when the content is supposed to be nuclear green, but not for everything. But some people like nuclear green for their SDR. So yeah, you should pick up an Arctic Liquid Freezer 3 Pro for the best cooling. They are not expensive, but they are best. Well, I'll definitely look. If MSI tells me that no, they cannot send me all of that, it's just too much. It's like they already sent me almost they sent me a chassis, the power supply. What does it send me? The fans and all of that. What else did they send me? The monitor, of course, and yeah, a bunch of fancy fans and all of that. If now I am asking them to send me another chassis, another motherboard, a RAM, a cooler for the CPU, it's a lot. I mean, I understand it's a lot of stuff. So let's see if they send it. If they said no, that's too much. They said, oh, we can send you the motherboard maybe only or something like that. I'll be okay. I'll buy the rest of it. I would definitely build the second PC. If I have to pay for it, I'll pay for it. But hopefully MSI can send it to me so I don't have to pay for it. I'll make videos about it anyway. So the thing is, the difference is, I have to buy it myself, make the videos for another company, or whichever have the best deal or whatever. It's like free promotion for them. So it's like I'm paying for it. I'm gonna make the videos anyway. So if I'm gonna make the videos anyway, it's better if they can send me the stuff. So I'm gonna be happy either way. So it'll be great. So Battlefield 6 is looking good. Launching in October 10. Hot game this year. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I'm not good at all with the multiplayer games, playing with my controller, because I just not I cannot keep up. I cannot keep up, and there's two people are like so good, or maybe they're cheating. A lot of people cheating on the game, but yeah, I cannot keep up with these multiplayer games. But I'll definitely check it out. And also, EA was bought by Qatar or something. No, it was not Qatar. Like these Arabic billionaires. So that's supposed to make the games better now. So hopefully, well, Battlefield 6 is already done and it was good already. So, but hopefully the next EA games are better, especially the football games, man. I think the soccer games suck. They are so bad. They are the same thing, same graphics that are not great. They have to improve FIFA, man. FIFA is trash. It should, yeah, Saudi Arabia. The FIFA should be so much better. I really like soccer. I want to have a soccer game that is absolutely amazing. Graphics, the motion, everything. The motion capture, the everything is amazing. And the FIFA games, they feel like they are exactly the same year after year with little to no improvement. So George is gonna wait for the 11800X 3D. Oh, I think the next 10800X 3D, if that's gonna be the name, is going to come out in Q3 of 2026. So I mean, that's like still like a year away. So you're talking about waiting 2 years, but you have a 7800X 3D. So I mean, yeah, that makes sense. You're gonna get a 50% improvement at least. Is there really any significance of reducing the color below 25 on Samsung? Why does 19 and 25 look almost identical, but 19 is more muted? So here's the thing with the colors. You want to have all the colors of your TV, right? That makes sense. You didn't buy a colorful TV to not see those colors, right? So that makes a lot of sense. So to make sure that you are going to see the colors max out, all you have to do is open a test pattern, okay? So you open the test pattern and you lower the color saturation and then start increasing it. And look at the maximum color saturation. You keep increasing that until it no longer gets brighter and better and more saturated. So once you reach that point where you keep increasing it and it doesn't get any better, there's no point of keeping increasing the color. Because if you keep doing that, what's gonna happen is the shade of color before the most saturated color is gonna look exactly the same as the most saturated color. And if you keep increasing, it's gonna keep happening. So that's what's called clipping. So what clipping means is that you have that maximum color saturation or brightest white, you have that way sooner than where you're supposed to have it. And as a consequence, when you play a game or a movie or something that has some differentiation at the top end, you will not see any difference. You will see the same max out saturated color, and that's not better in any way. So if you want to see max out color saturation, that's all you have to do. Now the thing is, on SDR, you will see juiced up colors more easily, because SDR is not supposed to have those colors. So when you use white color gammons on SDR, everything is gonna look wild. So if you like that, go for it. But yeah, you will not get more color saturation by increasing the color. So you cannot generalize Samsung in general, because it depends on the model. My Samsung S90C, I have to use a lower color saturation. On my S90D, I am using like I think it's 25, and on the S90C it's 19. So, and they look about the same. They are clipping about the same with those, if I remember correctly. So it's not the same for all the TVs. So you almost got an FW900 recently, but it seems someone else bid higher for it. Yeah, but the FW900 doesn't have the best motion clarity. Actually, I have not tested this, but people told me in the chat that the FW900 has 4 milliseconds of persistence. And for a CRT, that is not great, actually. That's not great. That is like 240 hertz, 4 milliseconds of persistence. So yeah, that's not great at all. So you can find LCD TVs that have better motion clarity than that. Like the Sony TV that I tested has much better motion clarity than that. So the hype about the FW900 is that it is wide. 16 by 10, but that's it. And the resolution is very good, but it doesn't have the best motion clarity. Okay, let's see. I miss a bunch of. The Bravia. I thought about making a video about the Bravia 8 Mark II winning the best TV. But man, I already did that. Like, it would be the same video. I already did that rant. It would be exactly the same video, but now complaining about Vincent. So that doesn't make any sense, man. Even on Vincent's video at the end, he was like, yeah, but the S95F won the best living room TV because it's brighter and it doesn't have the dimming. So you're telling me that the Bravia 8 Mark II is a better TV than the S95F while being significantly dimmer, significantly less bright, and on top of that having dimming. How? Because it's more accurate? That doesn't make any sense. It's more accurate after calibration. And one thing I did like about the HD TV test shootout is that he said representatives from Samsung and Sony and these companies, they calibrated the TV. That is, I think that's a very good, very good thing, very good detail. Instead of just one calibrator calibrating all the TVs, because that's like giving the company the chance to do the best in their opinion. But I think here's the thing. The biggest problem I see with these TV shootout is, number one, they are testing SDR, low quality content. Who cares about SDR, low quality content, when buying a TV that's premium? It doesn't matter. If it's low quality content, who cares? You have to test the highest quality content and HDR. It's like, you have to understand this. When you calibrate these TVs on SDR, you are not testing the full potential of these TVs, because you have to reduce the brightness and the color. So all these TVs can do SDR perfectly, and the difference between them is completely irrelevant. Okay, it doesn't matter at all. So yes, near black, yes, we have to improve a lot near black, and it does matter. But you can test near black on HDR, so there's no point to test SDR whatsoever at all. So that's the first very big problem, that these TV shootouts, they are comparing SDR, and that is completely irrelevant. So in my opinion, they should test HDR only and exclusively, and they should test the highest quality content exclusively. And they have to test gaming for sure, because the highest quality content you can see on these TVs is gaming. 24 frames per second or 30 is not the highest quality content. It doesn't make any sense to test low frame rate because it's like you're testing motion of what? The motion interpolation, they all suck. When using motion interpolation for low frame rate, all the TVs are bad. So it's like you're comparing which one is less worse at that point. It doesn't make any sense. So for me, it would be gaming only and exclusively, max out highest quality content possible. That's the only thing that matters. And which one looks the closest to reference. I agree with that. We have to compare the TVs to reference. So yeah. Should I wait for the S90G or just get an F right now? I was told to wait by a very good source, and he didn't say exactly why, because he said that he would give away his source if he tells me exactly why I should wait. I would be able to guess exactly everything. So he said, I'm not gonna tell you, but don't buy the S95F. There's something very good coming, and you want to get that. So he knows me, and he knows what I like, and my guess is that 240 hertz is coming. It's gonna be QD OLED, and it's gonna be glossy. That was my guess. But maybe it's not even gonna be glossy. It's gonna be Samsung again with the same crap matte, but it's gonna be 240 hertz, and that is gonna be so much better. And hopefully they ditch the One Connect box. So let's see. Have you tried the Adario Titanium? Not yet, but I bought all the Adario strings. So I have these are the carbon fiber right now. I have the carbon fiber, the nylon, titanium, everything that they have. I bought all the strings that they sell, absolutely every single model, to find which one is the best string. So I'll try the titanium for sure, but I think carbon fiber is gonna be the best at the end. This is what I'm using right now. Okay, let's see. Sense 6 is going to have much better interconnect that will replace their aging Infinity fabric. This means that there will be significantly improved latency for better responsiveness and 1% lows. Yeah, that's what I saw. I watched the graphically challenged video about that. So yeah, AMD's coming strong. I'm looking forward to the 10800X 3D or whatever they end up calling it. Well, the thing is, I'm gonna be happy with the 9800X 3D for at least, I don't know, 4-5 years. that's just the CPU is just a beast. Okay, so I'll be happy with it. The improvement is gonna be like, I don't know, 20% better or something like that with the 10800X3. When do you think 4K 1000 OLED will be available? I think we are at 500 already. The next jump could be 720, something like that, or maybe 1000. I don't think it's far away. 2026, 2027 max, we should have 1000 hertz. But Blur Busters knows better, and he's always updating about that, so I would check him. I will keep an eye on Blur Busters for that. Stronger sniffing. Am I crazy to have ditched my 4K 180 Hz IPS for a 768 60 Hz monitor from 2024? But why would you do that? 1024 by 768 60 Hz. Why would that be better than 4K 120 Hz? Is it a plasma? Well, a plasma, I will get a 1080p plasma. Oh no, if you're a competitive gamer, you're gonna be on the bleeding edge all the time. So yeah, you're gonna get your. But I think it's still, man, to go from the 9800X3D to the 10800X3D, that's, I don't know, because competitive games are not very demanding, especially when you play them with low settings. Oh, an early LCD monitor? Oh my god, why would you do that to yourself, bro? That is terrible. Why would you do that, man? Yeah, it's okay if you want to make Windows 11 look like Windows XP, that's okay, but to suffer with an LCD monitor from 2004, oh my god. Yeah, my CRT has definitely sub 1 millisecond of persistence, definitely. It is actually so good that I was not able to find exactly the limit because the screen size is too small, but it's definitely sub 1 millisecond. And it's not one of the best CRTs or anything. Oh no. See how many we have in the chat? I already finished with my strings, so I think I'm gonna want to watch the UFC. So before we end the stream, let me know if you have any other questions. Oh, for sure. I mean, I recommend you look if you are into that kind of stuff. Get a plasma TV, man. Get a plasma. See, try to hunt for a 2012 or close to 13 Panasonic plasma TV. Try to hunt for the VT ZT60 or something like that if you are into that, and it's gonna be much better. Let me tell you, that TV is gonna blow your 4K LCD IPS out of the water. It's gonna have better contrast, better motion, and it's gonna be cheaper too. So you probably find that for $200 maybe if it's one of the best plasmas. That's what I would recommend. Someone like you looking for the vintage stuff, yeah, get that. Thank you for the rant. Yeah, I sometimes I'm like, man, I don't want to be doing rants only. I want to contribute. Hybrid sends me a lot of good stuff, so I want to make some videos with good stuff. So I have the sponsor videos pending, and I want to make some videos with the good stuff that Hybrids share with me. So what's my opinion in getting a projector? I'm gonna tell you, I am going to ask one of these projector companies to send me a review sample. I have not tried yet because I don't have I don't have a place to have the projector. I have to make some space somewhere. Of course, they would have to send me the projector and a screen too. So I don't know if they can do that because maybe the projector company is not the same company as the screen company. I don't know how that works. But at some point, I will get a projector for review. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen because that's the kind of content that I've been doing the most on the channel, just checking out displays. And I want to try 3D gaming with projectors. The thing is, right now 3D gaming with projectors is at 60 hertz, 1080p. That's not not great. So let's see. At some point it should get better. I want to try a projector, that's for sure. So I'll let you know when I try it. So far, from what I've seen, projectors absolutely suck in comparison with TVs because the contrast is not even close. It's just not even close. Very bad contrast in comparison, and the clarity is not gonna be even close either. So yeah, wait for 4K 1000 hertz monitors. I think it's not that far away, but at 4K, yeah, maybe 5 years. I don't know. Maybe 2 years we can get 1440p 1000 or maybe 1080p. So let's see. Yeah, the thing is, if a company sends me a projector, I have seen those videos to be sponsored. I cannot do a sponsored video about a projector because a sponsored video is basically me talking good about the projector, and I don't think I'm going to talk good about a projector. So it would have to be a review sample, and I'm probably not gonna like it, I'll be honest. So I am probably not gonna like it. So maybe these companies, they're not gonna be excited about sending me a projector, and then I'm gonna be like, this is garbage, man. This is trash. But yeah, of course, I have to be fair. If a company sends me a product for review, the least I can do is to be fair. I have to, I cannot just go and bash the product. Be like, okay, this is garbage. I have to evaluate it for what it is. And the thing is, I have no frame of reference. So all I can do is compare that with a TV, and it's not gonna be close. Projector is not gonna be close to the TV. Unless it's like a $200,000 projector or something like that. There's some crazy expensive projectors. When I did the live stream with D-Nice, he told me there are some projectors that are a lot of money. But that's not what they're gonna send me. They're gonna send me a $2,000 projector or something like that. That's not gonna be better than my TV. I get crazy sometimes because of color banding on your C4. If you are on PC, try reshade with D-band, and that should get rid of the color banding. You're gonna kill some detail, but you're gonna get rid of the color banding. I always wanted to build my gaming room to look like a movie theater. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. But definitely a big TV. I mean, right now, if you really want that theater experience and you have the cash, you can get a 116-inch RGB mini LED. That's gonna be amazing. There's no question about that. I made that video crapping on RGB mini LED because it's not gonna be better than OLED, but yeah, for a 116-inch, very bright 4K TV with those colors, that's gonna be amazing, for sure. So yeah, let's leave it there, man. Thank you for stopping by. I'm going to do more live streams, of course, especially after I get the 9800X 3D command center CPU combo. And then once I have the second PC, I can do live streams without losing performance. The other day I tried to live stream this game, Hell is Oz, and I was dropping to 50 frames per second. And my 5090 was at 80% because I lowered the settings, but because of the CPU, the game was dropping big time. So that's not gonna happen, because when I have the second PC, I'm not going to lose performance. Plus, the 9800X 3D is gonna be a beast. So, yeah, with the second PC with a 5070, which equals a 4090. Yeah, let's leave it there, man. I'll do more. Let's see if I can do the sponsored videos to be ready for the 9800X 3D content, and also to get some money for the S95F. We need to get that for the channel, okay? There's so much I wanna hammer on that matte finish so hard. I cannot wait to spend all the money in the S95F to matte finish. I'm gonna hammer Samsung for that matte finish to oblivion. If you type in matte finish in Google, I want people to see those videos. Okay, that's my purpose. Anything that has to do with anti-glare, matte finish, they're gonna see my video. Okay, and I'm gonna peel off that S95F to the middle of the screen, so we have glossy on the right side, matte on the left side, and I'm gonna make a bunch of videos comparing them again and again, so people can see that matte is worse, significantly worse. So yeah, I cannot wait for that. And we have Bobby on the live stream. Bobby, here's the hero. He's the one sending me. Are you the one? Are you the right Bobby that's sending me the 9800X 3D? Is that the Bobby? Is that the real Bobby that's gonna send me the CPU? Okay, let's wait for his answer before we finish the stream. Tuning the guitar after I change the strings. So let me know. Oh yeah, okay. Well, we have the superhero right here. So it's on the way, brother. Let's go. I'm checking on it. I'm checking on it every 5 minutes to see how it's going. We have the tracking number already, okay? So it's on the way. So Bobby is sending me the 9800X 3D. The CPU is just a beast, okay? So tomorrow, no, Monday, because MSI doesn't work on the weekend. So Monday I'm hitting MSI on Monday. Hey, 9800X 3D is coming. I need a new motherboard, okay? I need a RAM. I need a CPU cooler. I need a tower. I'm building a new PC for streaming, so I need some gear. But if they say no, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it myself. But hopefully they can help me. Hopefully MSI can help me a little bit, so I don't have to drop all the money. It's a lot, man. A new motherboard, it's no joke. But I can do it. I can do it because the CPU is the most expensive thing. So Bobby sent me that. Thank you very much, man. That's just next level legend right there. Thank you very much, man. That's gonna help me a lot. So I don't know if you saw, what I said at the beginning. Basically, with the new 9800X3D PC, I can use what I have right now as a second PC. That's going to let me stream without, losing performance. Like the other day, I tried to play this game and stream it. The 5090 was at 80%. Getting 60 FPS is okay for me because I can use Samsung Game Motion Plus, so I see 120 FPS, but the stream is at 60 with no screen tearing. So that's perfect for me. But because of the CPU and Unreal Engine 5, of course, I was dropping down to 50 FPS. So now with the second PC, that's not gonna happen. Plus, the 9800X3D is going to be, of course, far better for the 1% lows and the frame rate in general. So that's gonna be amazing. And also, I can do performance testings, this kind of videos like Daniel Owen does. And I could even, now with the new PC, I can test the second GPU with lossless scaling. I can ask MSI to send me an AMD GPU for review, and I can return it because I don't need to have more GPUs. But for video content, to compare AMD with NVIDIA and to compare that with lossless scaling with the second GPU, it gives me a lot of new content that I can make for the channel. So it's just gonna be amazing. MSI better send you that stuff. Hopefully let's fingers crossed. MSI is pretty good. Hope they come through. So far MSI has sent me good stuff, and they are the best to work with because all they ask me is to make a video and to have the name of the product. And I'm gonna make more than one video, so I'll make a live stream, building the PC. So yeah, so basically I can do the live stream with OBS because it's a second PC. I can do a live stream with better quality and all that. So it's gonna be a lot of new stuff, a lot of new content with that. So yeah, thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. I cannot wait to get that. And of course, hopefully MSI can send it soon too. So yeah, let's see what happens. But yeah, thank you very much, Bobby. Thank you very much, George, everyone who stopped by today. I'm going to finish tuning my guitar and watch the UFC. Absolutely. Well, thank you, man. Thank you very much. It's gonna be a 24-hour live stream. No, we're gonna take our time. Okay, it's a new PC. Okay, and the CPU is just a beast. So we're gonna have to take our sweet time. We're gonna have to, find I'm going to take my time with the thermal paste. I have to achieve an even spread of the thermal paste. So right there, that's half an hour. Just the thermal paste over the CPU, that's half an hour. Then we need to find the exact torque, the exact torque of the screws, and we need to screw them in an even way. Okay, so diagonally, we're gonna go through. And plus, if MSI sends me a water cooler, I have never installed a water cooler before, so that's gonna be an 8-hour live stream, part 1 and then a part 2. So yeah, we have content for days. We have a lot of content. So yeah, man, let's leave it there. Thank you for stopping by. I'm gonna just watch the UFC now and play some guitar shred. And I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see if I make some videos this weekend, and I'll do more live streams too. So take care. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot to Bobby Okay, thermal paste. Yeah, well, thermal paste content will come for sure. I'll have to buy the thermal paste. I don't think MSI is gonna send me thermal paste. Well, probably the CPU cooler comes with the thermal paste. Motherboard bricked, CPU bricked. No, George. So don't put that. Don't put the bad. No. It's everything's gonna be good. Everything's gonna be good. So yeah, let's leave it there, man. Take care. Have a good one. Yeah, Bob is a legend, man. We're gonna have to do something about it. Okay. We're gonna have to do something about it. He didn't ask for anything. I asked him, hey, do you have any message? Like, why are you doing this, man? He was like, I just appreciate your channel, the content, and especially I appreciate that you've been, trying to raise awareness about motion clarity and trying to, explain this. It's something that we don't have a lot on YouTube. There's not a lot of people explaining, the Blur Busters law and why motion clarity is so important. And for me, that has been one of my main missions here. We need more frames, we need better motion clarity, we need higher refresh rate, and a faster CPU is gonna let me do that. It's gonna let me use my 360 hertz monitor. And if I get a 500 hertz monitor, yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be super necessary, because 500 FPS, that's just incredible. We need a monster CPU for that. So yeah, man, cheers. Thank you very much. Until the next one. Have a good weekend.